Hi, this is Chelsea Lambert with Lex Tech Review. So if you've read any of my work on Kahuna Accounting or attended our law firm financial fitness series, you may know a little bit about their services, but I wanted to share a personal story because I recently started using them as my full-time bookkeeping provider. And the difference between working with a freelance bookkeeper or doing it yourself is the level of commitment, guidance, and the depth of knowledge that you get with their team. And so Mickey and I talk pretty often, and it's no secret that I had been struggling last year with getting my financials for my new business in order, juggling running a company and servicing clients and doing all the things that you have to do to keep up with billing and accounting. And so I was working with a freelancer, and it was really, just kind of like a part-time bookkeeper that was helping me, reconcile each month, but they weren't giving me any insights into what I should be doing. They weren't acting as an advisor. They weren't helping me out with questions. And so Mickey mentioned to me, hey, if you ever want to give us a try, let me know. And so I did. January 1st, I started using Kahuna Accounting. It's been 1 month. And not only have they helped me clean up all of 2017, which a lot of things that I thought were being done properly were actually not. Something that, especially if you're working with like a part-time or an hourly bookkeeper, you don't always know what to go and look for. It's like if the numbers match up or things are getting reconciled or accounts are being noted in my accounting system, which I personally use Xero, then you think everything's okay. And so when we started working together and we dug in, it turned out that we actually had to allow account and label things differently. We had to make sure my chart of accounts was set up properly. And those are things that I never would have looked at. That now, heading into 2018 tax season, I'm actually less stressed out than ever before. A couple things that I was really, really surprised by was I didn't realize I was getting an entire team. I didn't realize that I was just, it's not just bookkeeping services. You're getting an entire team of professionals. So I have an accounting navigator that I'm so excited. It's like the coolest title ever. It makes me get excited about accounting and the advice that they have for me. One example is, getting ready for the end of the year. I was like, well, I think I have to 1099 this person or possibly this person over here. Not only did they tell me who I needed to 1099, they went and got all of that information for me. A couple of other things I've been really pleasantly surprised by is their willingness to work with all different kinds of technology. I use a different payment processing provider that's not integrated with Xero. They were like, no problem, we'll make it work. They did a screen share session with me to help me set up all of the user accounts and access that people needed. They never once said, hey, we need to switch you over to another system, or you should be changing your process in this way. They have served as such a helpful guide and someone who I can reach out to over email at any time, and they get back to me super fast. Hey, great question, this is what you should do here. Or when you go into Xero, this is an area where you can make notes for us. So I don't even have to worry. They're just automatically checking all these things. I don't have to chase them down over email. They're proactively helping me with my business. And that's something where I feel like I just hired 5 employees for, way less than what it would cost me to hire one and pay them for a week for, is covering almost my entire year. So if you haven't gotten a handle on your financials and aren't running your law firm like a CEO, or don't feel like the bookkeeper that you're working with is really acting like an advisor, I strongly encourage you to reach out to them. It has been the most amazing experience, and having not only owned but run several businesses in the past, this is the first time that I've ever really gotten excited about accounting and had a positive relationship with what would be now my finance department. So if you have any questions, you can always message me. I do free consultations for law firms on both technology and business processes. You can find me on Twitter at Chelsea Lambert, as well as at Lex Tech Review, or go to lextechreview.com and submit your information through the contact form. You can also schedule directly on my calendar on that same page. So thanks so much for listening. check out Kahuna Accounting. I think that they are just the most phenomenal thing that has happened to my business in the last few months, and I'm really excited for where they're going to help me go and take my company in the next year. Have a great rest of your day.